Here are the little airplanes waking up in the morning. I take the train from the airport to the city to save money because I plan on spending a lot of it on food today.
That plane ride was awful, guys. That was so difficult. I'm excited for this sandwich. I'm gonna take you guys along. I mean, oh man, I don't know. I hate flying so much, but I mean, we survived. I mean, what can I say? It's nice out here, it's humid. We're gonna get on the train in a little bit and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Yeah, I feel like New York was always one of those places that gave me a lot of anxiety growing up. Not growing up, when I went to school here. So I think every time I come back, I think I can conquer that anxiety, but it just ends up getting worse. I don't know, I think it's just about the density of the people or something, or this feeling of claustrophobia. And I wish I was more chill about it. You get older and you think, places and people don't affect you anymore, but they do. They always do. It was bugs. I do miss the humidity though.
The first stop is always Tompkins Square Bagels. I used to come here on the weekends. And when I was an actor, this is what I would eat before set. Overpriced coffee number 1. The everything bagel can be kind of salty, so I snag a sesame bagel. Bacon, egg, and cheese, of course. This is a theater I watched Parasite back in 2019. And this is my favorite cafe in the city. A nice cappuccino, appropriately priced in my opinion. And westward, the course of empire takes its way to San Pennino, a tiny little sandwich shop serving up fresh focaccia every day. My buddy Zucchini Fred recommended this, and I got some mortadella and gabagool, mozzarella and pesto, and juicy tomatoes. Very, very fluffy and not dry at all.
So my buddy Zucchini Fred recommended this sandwich place to me in the West Village. The one thing you don't really realize about New York, if you don't live here, how hot the subways are. It's insane. It's like you can see the most beautiful person walking down the subway track, and bro, they probably all got swamp ass. It's so hot. It's insane. I can see like my skin glistening from the sweat from just being down there for like 2 minutes. I want to understand what it is about New York that makes people love living in New York so much, because it's like it's only a very special kind of person who really thrives over here. It's so, I don't know if competitive is the right word, but so cutthroat, chaotic, so fast paced. It's like you don't have a second to yourself to think. Even when you're trying to sleep, you hear like sirens and shit.
For lunch, we make it to Koreatown, Chodang-gul. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's always surprising when you can get a table at a popular restaurant without waiting. You're served a complimentary dish of warm tofu when you sit down. This restaurant single-handedly made me fall in love with tofu again. Some banchan gets tossed at us, sauteed spinach, marinated celery, kimchi, tofu and radish, and steamed egg. Consider my bouche amused. We ordered the bosan plate with octopus. If you guys never tried bosan before, you're missing out on one of the beauties of life. Succulent pork belly paired with tangy kimchi. Kimchi? What am I pronouncing? Succulent pork belly paired with tangy kimchi. I mean, the fattiness is cut through by the spicy pepper sauce. Then comes a seafood hot pot, which is served tableside. The seafood is all cooked perfect, and it tastes like the ocean. And the tofu soaks up all the flavors. I meet up with my friend Shadow and plan on getting wasted in the Lower East Side. Starting off with these soju drinks. So fire, you can barely taste the alcohol.
Hey, this is the New York City vlog, but we're giving free promo to the Lunars because these are fire, Cheers. This is drink number 1. Don't judge me now, because judge me later.
I told the waitress I was looking for a job, and she told me to go look into nude modeling. Maybe. And we saw a naked lady getting arrested by the police outside the bar before making our way to this cozy Japanese restaurant. Another pleasant surprise when we didn't have to wait for a table. Buttery Japanese beer in a frosty mug, sip between bites of crispy chicken karaage. Are you kidding? Japanese fried chicken, man, the spicy mayo is a bit too spicy for my white palate.
Actually, like part of me now. It's crazy. Just like D-Rod.
For entrees, we order this katsu curry. It's a Japanese comfort food at its peak.
What is this, number 8?
I imagine drunk driving a city bike is close to what freedom feels like. With a belly full of beer, you still gotta work. I don't model as much as I used to, but here and there it can be fun. I stopped associating myself with models because I feel like an imposter. But this garment made me feel like I'm in Game of Thrones. But it was so hot I literally melted. The photos turned out sick.
Bring your light down. Wrap it around your.
Wrap it around my head?
Wrap it around you.
Around your neck.
Around my neck.
Cold winter.
More, like kind of like almost covered. Like your head, your
Like out?
Yeah. Okay.
And I always work up an appetite modeling, so I take the hot-ass train back down to the Lower East Side to Katz's Deli. Katz's.
Yeah, we'll let you do his thing.
No, man. You're chilling. Fuck my life, dude. Shit. What the fuck? That's fucking crazy, bro. What the fuck?
Look at the size of this monster sandwich. I ordered the Reuben, obviously save the other half for breakfast. Me and some homies hit up the Korean late night spot, Pocha 32, or is it Pocha 28? I don't know.
Sound of New York.
Into this bustling room filled with drunk patrons trying to forget about the rent increases and the size of their bedroom. A small plate of banchan before the iconic watermelon soju. The corn cheese is a must when you go to a place like this. I mean, don't think about how much sugar they add to it to make it taste so good. Some small fried dumplings demolished and washed down with gulps of cold watermelon juice. The finale of spicy kimchi pork seals the deal.
Dude, I think he has it straight.
I got it.
Whoa!
A late night halal guys takes me back to my youth, when I was naive and happy. The world was 2 shades of black and white, and I thought if I only did the right thing, I'll end up exactly where I want to be. Many years later, I feel less and less convinced that I have any answers whatsoever. The flavors are the same, but the tongue and teeth that salivates and masticates the modules of yellow rice and tender meat covered in white and red sauce are different. Each bite evokes a nostalgia of the corners of New York City streets. A drug dealer that got me high for the first time also was the one that got me my first halal as well. You can imagine the euphoria of that combination.
Bro,
Is that too hot? It's
it's hitting right now.
it's hidden.
Yeah. See, it's pretty easy being.
Nice.
Yeah, drizzle that shit. Good, dude. But yeah, that like sponge. Ooh, it's like
Good, bro.
yep.
Money shot.
Ooh, that looks.
It's like that.
I have no specific spot for pizza. For me, it's a metaphorical action to be taken whenever I visit. You can get a slice for $1 or $5 and let it cool down as not to burn the roof of your mouth. It's the Ninja Tertullian desire of eating a cheesy slice of dough anywhere. As sirens blare by and windows twinkle with that yellow light, simultaneously enchanted and repulsed by the inexhaustible variety of pizza joints. Living in New York, you have a mutual understanding that it's dirty, and you should have an Asian shoes-off household, and that you can bring a girl over and she won't complain about the size of your apartment, but no guarantees if she'll complain about the size of other things. That sirens function as alarm clocks, and pigeons walk around parks, yearning for love. You sacrifice comfort and space for culture and the proximity to some of the best food in the world. The most beautiful people with the most fascinating stories, all eager to share it with a stranger over expensive cigarettes. To thrive in this city, one must be a propeller cutting through the thick, dark waters of the worst life can throw at you. L train delayed indefinitely while you steam to death at the platform, with a mosaic of people all going in the same and opposite direction. There's a pulse. Can you feel it? You're supposed to dance. And if you don't, you might as well leave. So here's a total of everything I spent. 24 hours, my stomach is very full. And I just forgot how delicious the food in the city is. If you like this series, I can make more. I can go traveling and saving up money just to spend in 24 hours. But I hope you guys enjoy, and like and subscribe.